Hello, everybody. My name is Clarence Napier, the multi-state insurance broker. If you look to the left, you'll see the states where I am licensed. And that is if you're watching the YouTube version or the Spotify version. Today is August 26, 2026. And this episode is about a real life experience. One of my clients, friends, former sales training clients experienced something yesterday down in the Fort Myers area. And the background of this event dealt with a contractor who has roofing experience and handyman experience, and they wanted to partner with my friend client, and they wanted to barter services. At least that was the initial arrangement. At least the initial discussion was to barter services. So my good friend, I'll just call her Miss Dubois, she is an expert at websites, and she has built a business since 2012. Now it's 2026. So 14 years of building a business, focusing on websites, focusing on functions of a business like CRM, websites that actually work, and they do a lot more than maybe other websites. And I also want to say that a website will not be the first thing that's going to build your business. And she says that, and I say that as a sales training consultant. The meeting started with two individuals who wanted to barter at first, but what happened was one of the individuals didn't really want a system. They wanted just the money. So typically when you have a business, and this is what I talk about in my consulting firm, Strategic Consulting Experts, normally when you start a business, what you should do is have all the T's crossed and the I's dotted, like having systems so that you can track your transactions with prospects and contacts. In other words, a CRM system, so that you know who you spoke with, what you talked about, and you're able to put these people on some type of A, priority contact, which means they want to start using your services within the next couple of weeks, maybe a B within the next month or two, and then maybe a C, maybe follow up in 6 months. So these individuals, they first started with, yeah, let's barter, but one individual, he needed the money right away. He needed money for his handyman services. He committed like what I call the kiss of death. You never tell someone that their services are not valuable. And that's what he did. He basically said, I don't see any value in your services. And that's what he said to my colleague, Miss Dubois. And so the long and the short of the story is this. There are so many business owners out there that are pretty much not making any money because they don't invest in systems to help them. Now, I do understand that this individual, this guy, he probably had like $85 in his checking account. And yes, bartering would have been great in the long term. Like if both sides had like $5,000 in the bank. Yes, you can barter when you have money to pay your bills, you have money to pay your Tesla payment, your $3,000 a month mortgage or rent, maybe your $800 utility bill. Yes, you can barter when both people have money and you just want to exchange services. In this case, Ms. Dubois wanted to provide her services with technology, websites, and some other items related to that. And in return, this person was going to do some handyman services for Ms. Dubois' expertise in websites and those other type of activities related to running a business. So this person just really acted badly. I mean, I just want to say it, acted badly, and told Miss Dubois that her services had no value, which I know is totally untrue. This person, Ms. Dubois, has clients that have $10 million in revenue or higher. And Ms. Dubois books her hourly rate well above any type of minimum wage. So I just want to say that if you have a business, make sure, whether it be sooner or later, that you have all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. You have your CRM, you have your website, you have your business kind of running on your website. But again, the website alone is not going to drive all of your newest customers. You have to do something. And that's what Miss Dubois pretty much told the guy, that you need the website, but you still need to get out there and communicate with people. And unfortunately, this person didn't understand that and acted very unprofessional. So I just want to put this real life story out there because it's common, not just with handyman, it's common with accountants, independent CPAs, with real estate agents, with dental practices, with floor tilers, with insurance agents, with HVAC companies. It's almost like I'll give you a great example. What happened with these two guys and Miss Dubois was almost like the case where someone says, if you buy today, this will be the best price and you'll get the service for $1,500. But if you buy tomorrow, the next day, the service will cost $2,500. So it's almost like a pressure tactic to get someone to buy when really no salesmanship, no Q&A was done to find out if the product or service was a great fit. So anyway, my name is Clarence Napier, the multi-state insurance broker. I'm also the CEO of Strategic Consulting Experts, LLC, based in Georgia. Take care and make it a great day.